Hello everyone, my name's John. I'm wearing a small maroon beanie, and you may have noticed that I have been gone for over 2 weeks now, and there's not really a good reason for it. I was planning on doing a video on the Grammys last week, or sorry, 2 weeks ago, but a combination of school and work and overall lack of motivation, that really put me behind on writing. So I decided to scrap the idea. But this little break gave me a chance to re-strategize this channel. And I want to introduce a little more variety. I want to establish a couple of different video series, and you'll see lots of different types of content for a while than just album reviews. I will still do album reviews if something really important comes up, but otherwise I will try to be a little more diverse. Which leads me to this video's topic, singles. If you remember, a couple weeks back I reviewed the new Jack Conman record, and it turned out that Jack himself actually saw that video, and not long after the guy DM'd me on Instagram and asked me to review this new single that he has coming out. And the single just released today, but being the amazing guy that he is, he sent me the master of the song early, so I've had a good while to digest the song. Want to personally again thank you, Jack, for giving me early access to this single. I really appreciate it. I want to dissect the song from a different perspective, so first up, I want to talk about the production. The song is called Sad Sex, and it fits very well into Jack's lyrical world. And as Jack himself told me, the song takes a different direction sonically. Right from the get-go, Jack utilizes some dirty freaking guitar that I really love. And throughout the song, there's some bass, some claps, and some drums. And I think maybe some keyboard. And even though it's pretty minimal in structure, the mix seems just very rich and fulfilling. It really, I like this new direction that he's taken. And then the vocals.
If I don't want you, I just can't pretend.
Jack's almost seductive vocal delivery really rounds out the entire experience. During the verses, Conman is pretty laid back in his singing, nothing too adventurous. Besides, maybe he makes subtle use of his vibrato, which definitely adds something. And in the chorus, he makes use of what I believe to be, the hallmark of Jack's music, which is this his relaxed upper register and his falsetto, and of course his aforementioned vibrato as well. And there's a bit of vocal layering, I think, and it's just the classic Jack sound, but still with the new sonic quality. It all comes together in a different way. And last, the lyrics.
He's mellow in person, but sometimes obtuse. It never eats meals and never drinks juice.
As I said, stylistically the lyrics fit very well into Jack's established writing universe. And there's not really much to unpack in these lyrics. Structurally it is quite simple and just going verse, chorus, and then an instrumental outro. I do, however, think Jack shows some of his more storytelling skills, especially in the second verse where he kind of vividly describes this picture of whoever he's singing about. Just note that I transcribed these lyrics myself, so there may be some mistakes, but bear with me. He's mellow in person, but sometimes obtuse. He never eats meals and never drinks juice. He's socially quite nervous, so stands up and says, I have 5 watches, they're all Cartier. And then there's the chorus, I only ever saw you as a friend, if I don't want you, I just can't pretend. Which is very short and sweet, but it's just such a great hook, and especially with the way it's sung, it really catches your brain. And alright, that's actually all the points I wanted to come by, and so all that's left is a conclusion. Sad Six marks a new era for Jack. This is the first release since his first full-length record, and yeah, this is actually a really strong and solid release where Jack utilizes some more R&B inspired instrumentation and some evolution in the lyrical content as well. I feel this song is kind of like a more refined and cutting edge version of his 2018 single Chewing at the Waist. And in many ways, this is the most polished that Jack has ever sounded. It doesn't quite beat the magnificence of Poisons, but it definitely has climbed up the ranks of my favorite Jack Conman songs. And more than anything, I'm just excited about this new batch of material that Jack has been cooking up over the last year. And for the millionth time, thank you, Jack, for giving me this opportunity to review the single and giving it to me before time. But most of all, just thank you for supporting my channel. I really appreciate that because I have a job and I have school next to all this, so this is just a hobby. So the fact that this actually pays off already is just amazing. And this is the point where I would be telling you what I'm doing next week, but I actually kind of want to keep that a surprise. I have a lot of different content in the works, so what comes out first, I am not sure. It's whatever I finish. So we'll see. Bye. And by the way, it's like I'd rate it an 8 out of 10. I don't know how I forgot to mention that in the review, but it's here now. Bye.